I'm in my old hometown of Bath. The Abbey. I love Bath. I'm here in Roman Bath. This is where I grew up. It's very beautiful. And I'm about to go into the Roman Baths and Museum, a place I've been to lots of times before. But since finding all these Roman artefacts, I'm really keen to find out more about life here when this place was known as Aqua. And I've brought some of my objects with me, so I think we can do a kind of show and tell from the Roman Baths. Hello everybody and welcome to my show and tell from the Roman Baths in the city of Bath, or what was once known as Aqua. Below me there are the waters that come out of the ground here, piping hot. I'm standing at ground level in the city centre of Bath, but the Roman city centre was 4 metres below the current level, down there. This is the original carving that was above the temple to Sulis Minerva. Isn't that incredible? This beautiful carving. This shows a dog chasing a hare. They're amazing fragments of carved blocks. Beautiful lettering. This is part of a tombstone of a person that lived here 2,000 years ago. It's interesting to see the fabrics of his outfit. This is part of a hoard of 17,000 Roman silver coins which were found buried not far from here. And they were hidden in 8 leather bags that date from 32 BC to 275 AD, so very similar time frame to the coins I've been finding. I'm looking at some of the coins that I found and I can see that there are some similar ones here. This little tiny one on the right is called a barbarous radiate. It's a fake forgery, and I can see that there are some here. Forgeries were made of imperial coins which were then used alongside the official currency. I have is absolutely tiny by comparison to these ones. It has got a very similar design on it. Brilliant, this is the pot that I found. It's lovely to see it in its entirety, isn't it?
This was a Syrian, they defined the facial structure as a Syrian. So it's either a slave or someone who was victimized.
These are cooking pots made in Britain. Beautiful metal objects found nearby. Some of these things were actually found in the spring here. A soldier's belt buckle. Spearhead. And these are silver mounts from parade armour. This beautiful tin mask has sockets for glass eyes. And it was found in the Roman drain from the sacred spring. These beautiful carvings. These are curses written on lead. The first one complains about the theft of a woman's cape. This one is about the theft of a woman, and includes the list of the names of possible culprits. The woman named might have been a slave, it says here. There's a very strong smell in here of kind of sulphur. It smells like rotten eggs, and it's the smell of the minerals in the waters that come up out of the ground. It's quite horrible actually, but It also smells weirdly quite therapeutic. I'd love to get into the waters, but you can't do that here anymore because there was some, in the 1970s, there was, I think it was meningitis issues with the old Roman pipes. So you can now take a hot bath in the new complex which has been built, which the hot water pumps into it, but it's kind of cleaned. It's very nice. I've been there a few times. So this is the original walls and parts of the building that were excavated underneath the city of Bath. Amazing, isn't it? Huge, huge blocks of stone, pillars, pavements. And this is the original altar. And there are still 2 of the cornerstones standing. This is the head of Sulis Minerva, the goddess to whom this temple was dedicated. So beautifully made, isn't it? It's lovely to still see the original Roman ruins preserved like this, and to think that the whole of the city of Bath has kind of been built on top of this stuff. Amazing big blocks of stone. How did they even move those? I mean, they don't have any cranes. They're bigger than a man, those blocks. And there you have it. That's why Bath exists today. More beautiful pieces of metalware. And these are curses and messages to the gods. This one here is still rolled up. That one hasn't been read yet. These ones are really all about theft. Theft from a house, theft of a bronze vessel, theft of 2 silver coins. Oh, here we go, guys. This is what you want to find, isn't it? Look at these offerings to the goddess Sulis Minerva. Personal belongings, jewellery, pewter and silver dishes, wooden objects too. Look at that. This was a headdress, a unique bronze object, possibly part of a headdress for a priest. Rings, brooches, beads and bracelets. Beautiful, aren't they? Wow, the noise here. It's quite something. The water tumbling out. Steaming hot. It's steaming up my camera. Well, this is quite the place to do a show and tell, isn't it? What a lovely, lovely place. Just really enjoying seeing some of these objects that I found in this place, like this fibula. It just looks so right, doesn't it, with the colour of the water and the stone. Beautiful objects. So lucky, I feel so lucky. And I'm really enjoying being here and learning more about life here 2,000 years ago when these objects were being used every day. Some of my favourite objects found this last couple of weeks on my new commission. Beautiful belt mount. This lovely coin is a Constantius II as Caesar. I really love the back of it.
Is it like a portrait?
Kind of like a portrait.
Portrait is possible, yes. Yeah.
What are you making there?
Oh, I'm just polishing Lady Flavia's speculum.
What's a speculum?
Her mirror.
Oh,
Yes,
mirror.
yes.
Lovely.
She's coming later. Have you seen her? She's meant to be coming down to the
No, I
bathhouse.
haven't, no.
Oh, dear.
Are you actually a slave then?
Well, an ornatrix.
Oh, an
Yeah.
ornatrix.
Personal slave to Lady Flavia.
Oh, I see, okay.
I mean, there is a hierarchy within slavery, you see.
Oh, I didn't know that. What else have you got in your basket?
Just some of her cosmetics.
Oh, in a seashell?
Yes, yes. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you know, she has more back at the villa, but I can't keep all of them with me, so...
What kind of things are in the pots?
Well, we've got her lipstick, a lip balm.
How did you make lipstick?
Lip balm, I suppose. I think you call it lipstick, don't you? Yes. It's red ochre and some beeswax. But actually, most of the colour comes from this alkanet root, you see, which I don't know if you can see, but it's a sort of deep red colour. So if you put that in some sweet almond oil, then the oil sort of turns a deep red. Blend it with some warm beeswax, and I add a little red ochre just to brighten it up a little. She seems to like that.
Good colour.
Yes,
Very
it
good
works,
colour.
works very well, very well.
Well, I hope you don't get cold sitting here.
Oh, no. I mean, the boiled wool's very warm, actually. And of course, the heat from the bath is quite warm as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure there's a little hole in the roof, though. I have to talk to the stonemasons about that.
Yeah, that is quite
It's a bit cold.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Enjoy your bath, won't you?
Thank you. Oh, I'd
Yeah.
love to get in there. Bye. Here's the actual bath itself, with all the seats around the edge. We've got some really clever graphics in here, with people moving around, enjoying the baths. I can't just imagine what it must have been like. It's really clever, isn't it? The water's coming out hot. It really is hot, my god. You're not meant to touch it, but I just did. Tell you what, it's a freezing cold morning and I really wouldn't mind getting in here. You can see the water bubbling up out of the ground. I just had such a lovely dip with my fingers in there. It was so hot. It's so hot, it's like a bath. It's like a hot, hot bath. A kind of bath you'd have to put cold water in. And it's freezing today, it's like -2. There's a real hard frost on the ground and it must have just been such a lovely experience to come in here and just hang out and chat with people, just sit in the waters, let it bubble all around you. I lived in Bath all my life and I've never tasted the waters. I've heard they're gross. I'm going to do it just for you. I didn't take much because it looks absolutely gross. Okay, here we go. Ooh. Ugh, that's horrible. That tasted really, really disgusting. It's like full of salts. You can taste the minerals in the water. I certainly won't be doing that again. I think I'll get myself this one. That was a really lovely way to finish my trip here to Roman Fields. And I cannot wait to come back next month for another few days. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Please make sure you subscribe because I am producing videos to no particular schedule and I'd love you to see them.